Hi everyone, hope everybody's managing to keep safe. I thought it would be really good fun this week to set everybody a maths challenge. For those of you who don't know, I'm a little bit obsessed with maths, so I thought that a maths challenge might be something that you guys might be interested in. I want to be focusing on today the numbers and the number system. All of these here are all different number systems from different parts of the world. Obviously, you'll be familiar with the top one. This is the number system that we use. It's actually Arabic in origin. And the next one is also an Arabic-based system. Here you go, you're probably familiar with this one. You'll have seen these around. These are Roman numerals. The next two are actually originate from India and around that part of Asia. Then we've got the Thai number system, we're used in Thailand. And at the very bottom, those are 0 to 9 written in Chinese numerals. So you may be familiar with some of those. You'll know that in ancient Rome, people used letters rather than numbers to write dates. So if you look at this image on the right here, you'll see that the I means 1, V means 5, X 10, and so on and so forth. So the numbers I, X, C, and M were the only ones that could be repeated 2 or 3 times. So if you had 3 lots of the I, that meant 3. 3 lots of C, 1 C is worth 100, so 3 of them was worth 300. 2 X's, 10 add 10 would be 20, and M would make 2000. What the Romans also had to do is they would place a letter to the right to show if it was higher value or of equal value. So an X with a 1 and a 1, or an I and an I meant 10 plus 2, so that would be 12. D, which was 500, and a C after it would have shown that that's 500 plus 100, that makes 600. LV, okay, so an L and an L being 50 and a V being 5 would have meant 55. C and X, so a C meaning 100 followed by an X, a 10 would make 110. What they would do is they would place the letters to the left of another of equal or high value to subtract. Okay, so 1X or IX would have been 10 take away 1, which would have equaled 9, and XL, so that would have been 50 take away 10 would have made 40. The ancient Egyptians also used a numeral system, but they wrote using hieroglyphs, and hieroglyphs were also used to write numbers. So if you remember, hieroglyphs were pictures that the Egyptians used. But they used an additive system of numbers, which meant that they added the numbers together. So, for instance, if you were to look at what number this was, you would see that there was a finger, so that would be 10,000. And then that the picture next to that would have been worth 1,000. So there was 3 of those. And then there's those blue symbols that look like an N. There was 3 of those and 1. So let's have a little look. So you can see that there's a 10,000, 3 lots of 1,000, 3 lots of 10, and 1 lot of 1. So 10. So add those together, you would have got 13,031. So quite a long-winded way of doing it, I think, the ancient Egyptians. Now this is what we're going to be focusing on. This is the Cistercian numeral system, and it was developed in between the 13th and 15th centuries by the Cistercian monks. Now what this did, it's a particularly special number system because it allowed all of the numbers from 1 to 9,999 to be written as a single compound character, so one symbol. So to write the number 1,290, we would need the symbols for 1,000, 200, and 90. And what the Cistercian monks realized, what they did, was then that they could combine those symbols to create the number. So here you can see that 1,290, all of those symbols are overlaid to create the number 1,290. To write the number 9,999, we would need the symbols for 9,000, 900, 90, and 9. Okay, so all of those symbols are quite similar, but different at the same time. So again, to make the number 9,999, we're going to overlay those symbols. Can you see how that line that runs down the middle of the number, that is the bit that is overlaid? So you can see there, can't you? So the number 9,999 would have looked like that. So here's your challenge then. You can stop, you can pause this video whenever you need to, so you could be able to look at this for a little bit longer, because I'm pretty sure that it'll take you a little bit longer than me talking through it. to do it. So can you tell me what the numbers below are? So there are 6 numbers there that have been written using the Cistercian numeral system. Can you tell me what those numbers are? Now remember, you can go back over this and pause it if necessary. Then what I would also like you to have a go at doing is, now that you're an expert, can you have a go, grab a pencil and a piece of paper, and can you have a go at writing the following numbers for me? So there are 8 numbers there to use the Cistercian number system to have a go at. Now, when you have had a go at identifying what you think those numbers were, or writing these particular 8 numbers for me, what you can do is, I'd love to see what you've been up to. And then I've set up a special email for you to email your work into me. It's maths@wisterson.cheshire.sch.uk. And if you can send your work that you've done based on the Cistercian number system over to me, I'll be happy to have a little look at it. I would love to see it and see what you've been doing. So go back, watch the video as many times as you need to, and have a go at some of those challenges for me. And I look forward to seeing some of your work, guys. Take care. Hope to see you all very, very soon.